nationwide insurance agent.
Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big. More than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, and commercial insurance plus annuities. Grand Slam Grill, visit us for one of our signature burgers and fresh cut fries. St. George Medical Clinic, locations in St. George, Parsons, and Canaan Valley. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, the nature of care. Choose us for your Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Specialized Podiatry Care, located at Davis Medical Center in Elkins. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
Tucker County football is on the air, fresh off a 56-27 win last week at Southern. The 7-0 Mountain Lions look to add another win to the season tonight against Gilmer County. The Titans come into tonight's contest with a 2-5 record. Will their tough schedule? Stay tuned to find out. Turn up your volume and relax. And as we have the Mountain Lions football tonight from Parsons. I'm your host, Dave Helmick, and this broadcast being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic, St. George, Parsons, and Canaan Valley. Go visit them and support their business as they support our Mountain Lions with the camp, the field, and at the high starts. During the interview, we'll interrupt the interview and let you all hear the anthem, and then we'll continue back with Coach Rapp.
Dave Helmick here with head coach A.J. Rapp. Coach, before we talk about tonight's matchup with Gilmer County, let's talk a little bit about last week, your trip to Southern Garrett. Good win over there. Talk a little bit about that game and how things went.
I thought that was probably Ethan's best game of the year, and it proved it. I mean, statistically wise, he had 530-some yards passing, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions, and I felt he made about 99% of the reads right that he was supposed to, and took advantage of what Southern gave us, and he did a great job. And of course, our receivers been doing the same thing all year. And we had Maddox caught, I think, top a couple hundred yards. Blake Adams had over 100 yards receiving. Trent had over 100 yards receiving. Ashton had about probably 50 or 60. Had a touchdown in that mix. So, those guys been doing a lot of good stuff all year when Ethan gets him the ball. But I think he really got the ball to the right people last week.
Yeah, and defensively, kind of a slow start, but then you turn it on, hold Southern there a few times, get the lead, and cruise from there.
Yeah, Southern's, they're still, Southern, they've done that stuff for 100 years over, it seems like, and it's hard to fix them. It's hard to keep kids. They play against linebackers' tendencies. A linebacker wants to go where the motion's going, but they usually come back against it. We could not stop that during the scissors play. They ran several times there and took it down the field on us on the first drive. There are guys, that hit touchdown. Of course, we went on the guys and laying bets with them. The last 3 weeks we've give up first drive touchdowns. And the great thing about that, our kids know we can respond on offense. So, like you said, we make a couple stops, we get ahead, and we just roll.
Now, one thing I will ask you, with that being said, you got some stuff on film, you got some teams coming up after tonight that run the ball primarily. Is there some things you can learn there that will help you in the future?
Yeah, we're going to play some teams. Definitely South Harrison, they're going to be that stick eye, and things like that. And we'll change the whole defense for them. We'll come down in and we'll put one of the guys in the box. And the capabilities of us having a good secondary there, we can play some man guys on them guys. But, Petersburg's the ones that's going to probably give us the most fits there, offensively wise, because they do a lot of stuff like we do. They can throw and run. So, we're going to have to take advantage of that. And, tonight against Gilmer, they play a 3-man front on defense. And the last time Moorfield did that on us, Jared had 150. So, we're going to take advantage of whatever they give us tonight.
Well, we'll switch gears here. Gilmer comes in. I was talking to their coach, a little switch roles from you guys. You guys were fighting numbers last couple of years. Now that's them. Talk a little about Gilmer County, only having 13 or 14 kids and struggles they're going through.
Yeah, the last few years that's what we were in. The one year I think we had 14 eligible kids at the beginning of the season, and ended up about 18, something like that. And it's no fun to be in that boat, but I'll give their coaches credit and their kids credit. We were worried that this game may not ever happen. When we started looking at the beginning of the season, seeing their numbers, because they play a decent schedule and take some knots and bumps and bruises down through there, and may not have enough to play tonight. But I'll tell you what, their kids are tough. They hung in there. So that's we preach that to our kids all week. They're here for a reason, because they want to be, and they've weathered the storm. So you can't take them anything against them.
Yeah, and you look at their schedule. They played some pretty decent teams. Obviously, how much did you touch on that with your kids this week about Gilmer?
We don't. I'm not a coach that likes to look back at old teams or look and say this team did that to that team, because you never know what takes into account what happened that night, and that team may have had a bad game, but you definitely, as a coach, I look at it. As to the kids, I tell them it don't matter, and reason simply because they, that was game 1 of the season when they played East Hardy, and East Hardy put 70 on them, I think, and as a coach, and I know as their coach, you'd like to think they got better throughout the season, so they're going to play us.
Yeah, no, I wasn't really meaning score. I was meaning the experience of playing such great competition.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to help.
Oh,
you.
yeah.
And then last, I'll let you go talk about your keys tonight. Obviously, you guys favored to win this game, but talk about your keys to tonight.
We just got to keep our kids level-headed. We got a big chance tonight. We feel pretty confident if we win this 8th one tonight that we're going to make the playoffs at least. We don't know how it's going to shake out in the playoff system, but we think this one gets us in. And the kids know how important it is. And all year long we played one game at a time, and that's all you can do. We don't look ahead next week. We don't look ahead the following week. We just prepare for this team, and that's what we've done.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, thank you, Dave.
That was Tucker County head coach A.J. Rapp.
We'll be back with more of the pregame after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, proud to support Tucker County sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County commissioner, wishing all Tucker County High School Mountain Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big, more than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, and commercial insurance plus annuities. Grand Slam Grill, visit us for one of our signature burgers and fresh cut fries. St. George Medical Clinic, locations in St. George, Parsons, and Canaan Valley. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, the nature of care. Choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Specialized Podiatry Care, located at Davis Medical Center in Elkins. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here in Parsons, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County, Gilmer County getting ready to tangle here. And if you missed part of the pregame, we did a little interview with A.J. Rapp, talked a little bit about last week's game. The Mountain Lions won last week at Southern Garrett 56-27 to move the record to 7-0. And tonight, looking to get win number 8. 8-0 would be a great start to the season. Two tough games coming at Petersburg next week. A Petersburg team that is currently one loss on the season, I believe, and then at South Harrison to end the season, the regular season, that is. Captain's out on the field now, and they will toss the coin, and if Tucker wins, they'll defer. That's what Coach Rapp always does for as long as I've been doing this, which has been a while. And not sure here. We'll see how it goes, but I'll take this time to thank all the sponsors, especially St. George Medical Clinic, for their gracious donation to get the cameras going to allow us to broadcast games for you live on YouTube. Of course, basketball season coming and volleyball wrapping up. You've seen some volleyball games if you tuned in, and we'll have all the home basketball games also at the high school, boys and girls, coming up. And looks like Gilmer won the toss, and they're going to defer, it looks like. And that's exactly what they do. So Tucker's going to get the ball to start this game. So Tucker's going to get the ball first, and that hasn't happened very often because Tucker County either wins the toss and defers, or the other team wins it and wants the ball. So we're about ready to get things underway here. Also want to thank the TuckerCountySports.com sponsors that are helping us provide the audio for tonight's game and all the games we've done so far, all of the games we'll do throughout the year. Chris George will be joining me in basketball season, and he'll be doing several games, girls and boys basketball, throughout the season to help us out. And if you want to get in on that, get a hold of me, and we'll tell you the details and get you on the website and on the air of our commercial breaks. All right, Gilmer comes in with a record of 5-2. They have wins against Calhoun County and Webster County. They lost to East Hardy, Wirt County, Tyler Consolidated, South Harrison, and Doddridge County on the season. Beautiful, beautiful day today, and cooled off here, but a beautiful night for football here in Parsons. As we're about ready to get it underway. Blake Adams back to receive the kick for Tucker County, and we're going to start it out on offense this week. An onside kick covered up and recovered by Marky Phillips with Tucker County, and Tucker County is going to have great field position right around midfield. We'll see where they mark it, but to put the ball down here, and they do put it down. Well, not yet. Looks like it's going to be the Tucker County 47s where they'll take over. 1st and 10 for this Tucker County offense, who was rolling last week, over 500 yards passing for Ethan Rosenall. 2 receivers each side for Ethan. Snap back. looking. Blitz on. He's got a man downfield, and it's missed. Maddox Anderson was unable to track it down. Rosenall had to get rid of it quickly. The blitz was on, and that pass falls incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10. So Gilmer County coming after him early here to try to put some pressure on Rosenall, who really, for the most part, hasn't been pressured much this season. 2 receivers each side for Rosenall. He's in the shotgun. That's where he'll be all night. Pass, nope, fake pass, or actually a fake run. Pass out into the flat to Trenton Wilfong, and he'll gain a few yards up to the 49, give him 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8. So 2-yard pass play there to Wilfong. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Same formation, 2 receivers each side. McAllister now will motion out of the formation. And they'll throw it over there to McAllister. It's incomplete. A little rushed was Rosenall. Again, Gilmer bringing pressure. And Tucker County picked it up momentarily, but the pressure caused the error in throw, and Tucker County is going to have to punt it away here on their first possession. So 3 pass plays, 2 incompletes, 1 completion for Rosenall. Punt away from Wilfong, a beautiful punt. Backs the returner up. He drops it in the back of the end zone. He's got to pick it up, and they'll rule it a touchback. And not sure what they were thinking there. And as soon as that ball went to the end zone, then it's blown dead. Unlike college and pros, that would have actually been a live ball there and would have been a safety since he touched it outside of the end zone. But nonetheless, it's going to be 1st and 10 for Gilmer County. They catch a break there at their own 20. So here we go, 1st and 10 for Gilmer County. Quarterback is Caleb Hall, a freshman. Run to the right side. That is Colton Hall on the carry. No gain for Gilmer County, and as I try to get organized here. 2nd down and 10 for Gilmer. 0-0 is the score early here in the first quarter. Hall in the shotgun. 2 receivers at each side. He'll hand it off again to Hall. And he gets positive yardage, does Colton Hall. Colton with the carry. A little more yardage on that one. So he gets 0 on his first carry, 5 there, to make it 3rd down and 5 for Gilmer County. Moves the ball up to the 25-yard line. 2 receivers each side. They'll hand it off again. And up the middle he goes. He'll be short or close to the 1st down. They're going to move the chains. Got 5 yards. He needed 5 yards. He got 5 yards. 1st and 10 for Gilmer County. So Gilmer playing some smash mouth football here to start it off, and getting the first down of the game was Colton Hall on the carry. Caleb Hall back to in the quarterback position. Now a offsides on Tucker County. So Tucker making a mistake there. It's going to give Gilmer County 5 yards. Offsides Encroachment, 1st and 5 for Gilmer. Ball sets at the Gilmer 35, 1st and 5. 2 receivers each side again for Gilmer. They'll hand it off again to Hall. Hall hit and tackled, drugged down by guess who? Jared Reel, also assisted by Owen Knotts. And he'll lose some yardage here. He'll lose 2 back to the 33-yard line. So make it 2nd down and 7 for Gilmer. Second and 7. The Titans break the huddle. 2 receivers at each side. Caleb back to pass. He throws it out in the flat and is dropped. Pass intended for Koger, and Koger couldn't hang on to it, and it's an incomplete pass. The first pass of the game for Gilmer County. Going to bring up 3rd down and 7. Ball sets at the Gilmer 33. Defense for Tucker needs to step up here, get this ball back. Again, same formation. 2 receivers to each side. 1 in the backfield next to Hall. Hall, he'll fake the handoff, throws it across the middle, and it's caught, hauled in for a 1st down, and that is Koger on the post play. And a nice play there by Hall to Koger. It's going to cover about 10 yards on the play. And mark it at the 43-yard line. So a 10-yard pass play there from Hall to Koger. Actually, I'm sorry. I believe it was, yeah, I think it was Koger. Check that here in just a second. Yes, Koger. Hall with the carry. Has positive yardage up next to the, let's see, they mark it at the Gilmer County 48. So he gets 5 there. Tucker County having their troubles here stopping Gilmer County to begin this game. 5 yards on that carry. It's going to bring up the 1st or 2nd down and 5. Now a quarterback scrambles to the left, stretched out, run out of bounds. No gain there by Caleb Hall, the quarterback, on that carry. So 3rd down and 5, as that play was stretched out nicely by Tucker County. Quarterback Caleb Hall in the backfield, shotgun. He'll hand it off to Colton Hall. Colton on his feet, he's drugged down at midfield. It's only a 2-yard gain there. So string it out and stop him on the 3rd down play. See if Gilmer goes for it here on 4th down and 3. And they run the play in here. 6:40 left in the first. And the score is still 0-0. And looks like Gilmer County is going for it here. Pistol formation. And they'll fake the handoff. Strung out. And quarterback on his feet, but he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down. He'll gain a couple yards. He needed 5. He got 2, but it's going to turn it over on downs. So good job by Tucker County to contain him there. And actually they give him more than that. They give him 3. They mark it to the 48. Actually 4 yards. So he was a yard short. 4 yards on that carry from the quarterback. Tucker County will turn over or take it over on downs. Rosenall back to work. Give it to Real. Runs to the left, cuts back in there, and now we got a skirmish on the field. Not sure what's going on there, but a flag in the vicinity of holding. We'll see what they call. But Real had a couple yards on that play, but let's see where they mark it or what they call here. Referees huddling up. And the penalty is against personal foul and offsetting personal foul penalties and a penalty against Tucker County. So it's going to be a penalty for Tucker County. The first penalty was on Tucker County, then offsetting personal foul penalties. So they'll actually mark off. So it'll be a 10-yard penalty for Tucker on the hold, which will move the ball back to the 40-yard line, give Real 2 yards on that carry. So it'll be first down and 18. Ball sets at the Tucker 40. First and 18. 2 receivers each side for Rosenall. McAllister with him in the backfield. And he'll fake the handoff. Throw it over the top to Blake Adams. He goes up and makes, nope, he's incomplete. Looked like he made that catch, went up to get it, and incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 18 for Tucker. As they had the play there, just a little overthrown, and then Blake Adams almost made a great play on it, but it falls incomplete. Second down and 18 for the Mountain Lions. Only one run play so far for the Mountain Lions. Trips tightly bunched to the right. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's looking. He's got a man out there. It's Anderson. Anderson catches it, makes a move to the 30. Still on his feet to the 25, to the 20. Being drugged down. He gets away to the 10. He's still going inside the 10. Maddox Anderson. They're going to mark him right at the 10. But what an effort from Maddox Anderson to get away from a couple of tacklers and get 10 to 15 more yards. A big play there for Tucker County. It's that out and up post flag play. And Tucker County takes advantage with a big play down the field. We'll get the yardage here, and they mark it at the 11. .49 yards unofficially. Rosenall in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Real to the left side. He'll walk into the end zone for the touchdown. 11 yards out. Tucker County is on the board with 11-yard touchdown run by Jared. Extra point, 2-point conversion to come here. That pass play, like I said earlier, 49 yards. Rosenall on the shotgun to attempt a 2-point conversion here. And he's looking to pass. Got a man across there and caught and hauled in by Lickladder for the extra point. Tucker County takes an 8-0 lead. We'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Fargo Insurance Group, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and Black Grand Slam Grill. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
Dave Helmick back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County's on the board with 11-yard touchdown run by Jared Reel. And that drive set up at the 11 from a 49-yard a 49-yard pitch and catch from Rosenall to Maddox Anderson. Set that up at the 11, and then Jared Reel did the rest from there to put Tucker County up 8-0 here with 5:23 left in the first quarter. And Gilmer County getting ready to get the ball back here as Trenton Wilfong looks to kick it away. Kick bouncing, picked up by Gilmer to 15, and he'll be hit and still on his feet. He gets out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. We'll see where the officials mark it, but Gilmer County will take over from there. Take this time to thank St. George Medical Clinic. We got an injured Tucker County player down on the field. Looks like maybe Marky Phillips. Not sure of the number. Or Gavin Nestor. Can't see that other number. Yeah, I believe it is Marky Phillips. Yep. So he comes off the field on his own power. Tucker County offense steps up now. Gilmer County gets the ball back here. 1st and 10 from their own 28-yard line. Actually marking back further. He must have stepped out further back than what I thought. So mark the ball at the 28 of Gilmer. 1st and 10, 5:18 left in the first quarter as Tucker County leads at 8-0. Full backfield, split backfield, quarterback in the shotgun. Snap comes back. He'll hand it off. This time he gives it to, I believe that's number 5, and that is McCord. And he gets nothing. He may have lost a yard. And he did. He lost a yard. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 11 for Gilmer. Put the ball back to the 26. Right one to the left for quarterback freshman Caleb Hall. Now he'll hand it off to Colton Hall. Colton makes a couple guys miss, still on his feet. They're going to give him the 35, I believe. And they marked the ball to 30. You know, 8 yards. 8 yards there on a 2nd down and 11. So Gilmer County looking at a manageable 3rd down here. Now we're going to get a timeout by Gilmer County, I believe, as the play clock was running down. And while they take a timeout, we'll take one with them to hear from our sponsors here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Specialized Podiatry Care, and by the Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, back here in Parsons as Tucker County leads it early on here. First quarter action. Gilmer County looking at a third down and about 3. So freshman quarterback Caleb Hall is in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to each side. And he'll look to pass. Out in the flat. It's caught, but drugged down and tackled for maybe a yard is it. McCord gets 1 yard, and that's it. It's going to be 4th down and 2 for Gilmer County. As that little bubble screen is not working for Gilmer County. One thing that's deceiving from this Tucker County team is they have some speed, so throwing those bubble screens is hard to make work against this team of Tucker County. Be careful here if you're Tucker County, don't jump. Punt, almost blocked, got away. It'll take a Gilmer bounce and then out of bounds it goes, Tucker County football. And they'll have it at their own 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, Tucker County at their own 35 as the defense does their job. And they hold Gilmer and force a punt. First punt for Gilmer tonight as their first drive was turnover on downs right at midfield. So Tucker County will take over at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10 from there. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Tucker County. Rosenthal in the shotgun, looking to pass. He's got Maddox Anderson out there, and it is dropped. Punched out there at the last minute. And that was going to be a big play there. If Anderson catches that, see ya later. Actually, it was a great pass in stride. The defender made a great play and poked it out at the last second. So, Rosenthal fakes the handoff, gets it to Trenton Wilfong, who drops the pass and picks it back up, and he's still running to the 20. Inside the 20 to the 15, maybe. But Trenton Wilfong caught the pass, cut upfield, dropped it, and it bounces perfectly into his hands, and he continues running for a big gain.
At the Mountain Lion, 1st down.
So big play there, Wilfong, or Rosenthal to Wilfong. We'll get the yardage here in just a minute, but they marked the ball down at the 17-yard line of Gilmer County. 1st and 10 from there. Receivers to the right and left. Real runs it for a minimal gain there. He'll have a yard maybe to the 16. And that's it. So give him 1. We'll get the yardage here in a minute for that pass play. .48 yards unofficially. Receivers tightly bunched to the right. They'll throw it to that side, and it's dropped. So pass intended for Blake Anderson is dropped. So a 48-yard pass play there to Wilfong, and then an incomplete pass there to Blake Adams. So early on here, Rosenthal went for 49 to Anderson and 48 to Wilfong on big plays. 3rd down now and 9 for the Mountain Lions at the Titans 16. 2 receivers each side. They'll hand it off. Nope, fake the handoff. They'll throw a screen back to Levi Bennett. Bennett rumbling, stumbling. He's into the end zone for the touchdown from 16 yards out. And Tucker County's on the board again. This time Levi Bennett with the pass reception on the screen. And he'll go 16 yards for the touchdown to put Tucker County up 2 scores. All right. 2-point conversion coming here from the Mountain Lions. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rosenau looking. He'll throw it out there to Anderson, and it's caught for the 2-point conversion. All right, Tucker County ahead. 16-0. We'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
First pass is complete to Anderson. The conversion is good. That makes the score Tucker 16, Gilmer 0.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law. Tucker County Commissioner. Fargo Insurance Group. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Mr. Pizza of Parsons. Robert Estates Incorporated. United Financial Service and Black Grand Slam Grill. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here. R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Dave Helmick with you. Tucker County on the board again on a 16-yard touchdown pass to Levi Bennett. 2-point conversion was good on a pass to Anderson. And with 2:21 left in the first quarter, Tucker County leads at 16-0. Kick away from Wilfong. Fielded by Gilmer County's McCord. Actually, that's not McCord, that's Koger. Koger runs it up to about the 31 of Gilmer, and he'll be stopped there. So Gilmer County with the ball, down 16-0. Looking to get some positivity going on offense like they did on their first drive. They moved the ball on their first drive, got a couple first downs, but then got stopped, and they haven't manufactured much since. 2 receivers each side for quarterback Caleb Hall. Back to pass is Hall. He'll throw a screen to Colton Hall, and he's hit and dropped. There's a flag. It's going to be a block in the back, I believe. And Tucker County probably going to take this penalty. Yep, illegal block in the back by Gilmer County. He didn't do much, but they called it. So the ball was going to be about a 1-yard gain. Instead, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty from that mark off. Well, 9-yard penalty. Put the ball back to the 23. So according to that, he got 2 yards on that screen pass. Gilmer County now looking at 1st and 18. Back to pass. Deep pass down the field. Broken up. Nice defense there by McAllister. And that'll be an incomplete pass. So it'll be 2nd down and 18 for the Titans. So Gilmer County breaks the huddle. Ball's at their own 23-yard line. Back to and he is cut down short of the line of scrimmage, I believe. I'm going to mark him right at the line of scrimmage, so no gain there. It's going to be 3rd down and 18. So he's trying to make something work there, but no gain. 3rd down and 18 for Gilmer. Ball's at their own 23. Stay tuned at halftime. We're going to try to get Michelle Monix in here to talk a little bit cross country. Had a cross country regional meet yesterday at Camp Kidd. Ball out to Hall. Hall with the screen pass. And a little bit of a chirping going on down there. Put the ball to the 25, a 2-yard gain there on the screen pass. That's not going to be enough. That's only going to be 2 yards, and it's going to make it 4th and 16. So another 2-yard screen pass to Hall. Quarterback Hall, Caleb Hall to Colton Hall. And Gilmer's going to have to punt it away. Punt is away, straight up in the air. Get away from it if you're Tucker County, and they do. Takes a Gilmer roll, and they'll be downed at the Tucker County 48-yard line. That's where they'll take over, but not before. We have the end of the first quarter as Tucker County leads it 16-0. We'll be back after these messages here on
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Specialized Podiatry Care, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. And we start quarter number 2. Tucker County leads at 16-0, and they have the ball at their own 48. So great field position for Tucker County. As they'll start at their own 48, 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Tucker County. Actually, there's 3 receivers over there now, I see, to the right. Rosenall fakes the handoff, gets it out in the flat to Blake Adams. Adams cuts up the middle, and he turns on the Jets. He's at the 20, the 10. He's going to score. Touchdown. Blake Adams fooled me there as he ran through a host of Gilmer County folks, and he ran by him for the touchdown. That'll cover 52 yards. So Rosenall's dish out a 49-yard pass play, a 48-yard pass play, and now a 52-yard pass play. This one goes for a touchdown. Two-point conversion coming here from Tucker County. Wow. Big play there. Rosenall in the shotgun. He's looking towards the trip side. He's got a man out there. He throws it up, and it is caught by Trenton Wilfong for the two-point conversion to make the score 24-16 Tucker. We'll pause again for a quick message.
Tucker County 24, Gilmer 0.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, in Southern States of Parsons, Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and Black Grand Slam Grill. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
And we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County on the board again. This time a 52-yard pass from Rosenau to Blake Adams. That comes with 11:50 left in the second quarter. And the two-point conversion pass to Wilfong was good to put Tucker County up 24-0. One play drive there for Tucker County as Blake Adams catches that pass about 10 yards deep. And an onside kick attempt now from Tucker County. And that's where they put it, right at midfield. Gilmer County will have it. 1st and 10 for the Titans. Looking for some offense here is Gilmer County. Handoff to Hall. Hall running hard up the middle. He'll have positive gain. About 2 yards.
Met by several mountain lions on the play. Gain of about 2.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8. Gilmer, 2 receivers each side. They'll hand it off again. This time it's Hall. Colton Hall with a couple more, maybe to the 46. So 2 more for Colton Hall. Puts the ball. Puts the ball up to the 46-yard line of Tucker. Back to pass is Caleb Hall, and it's incomplete, short. So it's going to be 4th down for Gilmer, as it was 3rd down and 6 there. An incomplete pass will make it 4th down. And they're going forward here. At the ball's at the Tucker 46. Down 24-0. 10 minutes left. 10:18 left in the second quarter. Actually, no, now they're lining up to punt it away. So it looks like they will punt it. Maybe. Snap back. Punt away. Punt is better than last time. Tucker County were very close to that punt. Do not like that if you're a Tucker County fan, but down by Gilmer County. And Tucker County is going to have this ball back with their offense rolling. Mark the ball at the Tucker 22-23-yard line as they set it down at the Tucker 23. First and 10 for the Mountain Lions. Rosenau in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Rio in the backfield with him. He'll hand it off. Nope. He fakes it to Rio and he gets sacked. Gilmer with a nice job there, and that was number 54, Josh Fitzwater, gets the sack on Tucker County. And that's going to be a big loss here for Tucker County. And mark the ball back to the 16-yard line. So 7-yard loss there. I should give him 8. They mark it back to the 15 now. So 15-yard line. 8-yard loss. Rosendahl setting up a screen, gets it to Real nowhere to go. He's going to lose yardage again. And they're going to go back even further as Gilmer's bringing the house.
On the right side, he lost a couple on the play. Brings up third down and long to the mountain line.
So 8-yard loss on the sack. And now we're going to get another loss back to the 11. So another 4-yard loss on the pass play to Real. So third down and 21 for Tucker County. Ball's at the 11. Back to pass. Rosendahl looking. Deep pass down the field, and he almost completes it to Anderson. A great attempt by Maddox Anderson. If he would have caught that one, it would have been a big-time highlight reel, because he probably would have scored and made it a 89-yard pass play, but nonetheless, it's incomplete. And Tucker County is going to have to punt it out of their own end zone, which is never good. Will Fong with the punt. Nice punt, considering. It takes a Tucker bounce. They're going to mark it way up there close to midfield, and I thought it bounced inbounds. Oh, we have a flag. Okay. Not seeing the flag sitting there. Dead ball, personal foul, Gilmer County. Actually, now he says Tucker County. So which one is it? I don't think he knows. Ball was going to be at the...
It's going to be a dead ball personal foul against the Titans.
Wait a minute here. Oh, initially he pointed to Tucker County, and then he pointed to Gilmer County. So I guess it is against Gilmer County, and that's going to back them up here. The ball is going to be about the 50. Now they're going to mark it back to the 36-yard line of Gilmer. Big penalty there, as Gilmer was going to have the ball in Tucker County, close to Tucker County territory. Now they'll be at their own 36-yard line. First and 10 from there. Gilmer in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Got a man out in the flat. It is caught, but it'll be a minimal gain. Give him the 49. Actually 39, I'm sorry. 3-yard gain on that pass play. So that one to Hall. Second down and 7 for the Titans. 2 receivers to each side. Back to pass. He has a man out there. Koger hit and dropped is Cole Koger before he can reach the first down, but they'll give him the 44-yard line. A good tackle there by Don Molnex. And 2 for Gilmer. Line to make is the 46-yard line. Run up the middle, and he's hit, but he gets away, gets the first down. Quarterback still on his feet. He's run out of bounds by Maddox Anderson, but not before Caleb Hall gets a first down on a nice run that covered quite a bit of yards there. He needed 2. And he got much more than that as they'll mark the ball up to the Tucker 40. So 16 yards on that carry from the quarterback. 1st and 10, Gilmer. Gilmer hands it off to Colton. Colton Hall with 1 yard maybe. Actually, they're going to mark him back to the original line of scrimmage, no gain. Gilmer County, 2 receivers to each side. Back to pass is Hall, being pressured, and the pass is incomplete, intended for McCord, and broken up there by Maddox Anderson. So it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 10. Oh, well, yep, a flag here. Not sure what they're calling. In the backfield of the quarterback. Roughing the passer, maybe? Roughing the passer on Tucker County. It's going to move the chains for Gilmer. So, not what you want to see if you're Tucker County here. Deeper into Tucker County territory at the 25-yard line. Big penalty there. Gilmer County now threatening at the Tucker 25. Hall back to pass. He's got a man out there. It's caught and hauled in by number 8. And that's Allison. Allison with his first catch of the night. And that will cover 8 yards on 1st down. So 8 yards, puts it at 2nd and 2. The ball was at the 25. It's now at the 17. 2 receivers each side for the quarterback, Hall. Hall throws it out in the flats, dropped. Pass intended for McCord, and he dropped it. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for Gilmer. So 3rd down and 3 here, and it's 4-down territory for the Titans. So they got 2 plays here to get 3 yards. 2 receivers each side. Quarterback Caleb Hall gets a snap. He'll run it up the middle. He'll have the 1st down, I believe. Close. Maybe not. So he needed 3. Looked like he got about 5 as they marked the ball up to the 12-yard line. First and 10 for Gilmer inside the Tucker County 15 at the 12-yard line. 4:55 and ticking on the 2nd quarter clock. Caleb Hall, the quarterback, in the shotgun. He's looking to pass. Looking. Now he's being pressured, and he's going to be drugged down and threw down at about the 10. So he'll gain 2. He'll gain 2 there, will the quarterback, to set up 2nd down and 8. They can get a 1st down without a touchdown. The ball's at the 8-yard line. 1st down would be at the 7, I believe. No, the 2. Shotgun for Gilmer. Caleb Hall, quarterback, looking to pass, being pressured and missed tackle there by Owen Knotts. Hall gets away, still on his feet, and back to the 10 is all he gets. It may give him the 9, and that's it. So 1 yard gain there by Hall after all that running. So it's going to be 3rd down. Actually, they're going to mark it now back to the 9. So he lost a yard. My fault. So 3rd down and 8 for Gilmer County. They got to get to the 2. Pass out in the flat is dropped on 3rd and 8. And that time McCord drops it again. And that's the 2nd time McCord's had it in his arms and dropped it. It's going to be 4th down now and 8 for Gilmer County, and this will be a great stand for Tucker County. I know Gilmer County fans like to see a touchdown here, but if you're looking something to build on for this Tucker County defense, this is it. You give up these plays and then you get a stop right here inside the red zone would be huge. 2 receivers each side for Gilmer County, 4th and 8. They got to go to the 2 for a 1st down. Hall back to pass. Got a man out there, and it's incomplete, but now a flag comes in as they're going to call interference here. I really did not think it was interference, but nonetheless, they're going to call it here, and they're going to move the chains for a 1st down. On a ball that really wasn't catchable.
Looks like they're calling pass interference on the mountain line.
So now the ball is going to be half the distance to the goal. I still don't think it's a 1st down, is it? Still should be 4th down and 1. I think pass interference is automatic 1st down. Still 4th down, I believe. 4th and 1. 4th down still on the yard marker over there. So Gilmer's still got to make it to the 2 here. Run, hit, and blew up by Tucker County, and they're going to stop him short, and they're going to get the ball back. Tucker County is going to get the ball back. I believe there is not an automatic 1st down on that pass interference like there is in college. So with that being said, Tucker County gets the ball with turnover on downs. One of the rules in high school that I do not like for certain instances, but nonetheless, Tucker County gets a turnover on downs here, and they're going to get the ball back. So Gilmer gets down to the 3 and can't punch it in. Tucker County gets the ball back there on that negative pass play. Rosenall looking to pass. Got a man out in the flat. It's Wilfong. He hauls it in for the 1st down. The ball was at the 10 of Tucker County. See where they mark it, but he's way up there to the 26-yard line. So a 16-yard gain there on 1st down for Tucker, and he gets out of bounds. So 16 yards from Rosenall to Wilfong. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Tucker. Rosenall, snap comes back, looking to pass. He got a man out there, and it's incomplete. Threw over his head. Now we're going to call a penalty here on Gilmer County. Running the see what they call here. Sideline warning on Tucker County. So that'll be a warning. Next one will be a penalty. So the incomplete pass will stand for Tucker. 2:39 left in this second quarter. Tucker County leading 24-0 over Gilmer. Second down and 10 for Tucker. Rosenall in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. He'll hand it. Nope, he fakes the handoff, gets the Wilfong across the middle. He's hit and dropped before he can get to the first down, but he does get good yardage to the 35. He'll gain 9 on that play, and it'll be third down here for Tucker. There's Rosenall in the shotgun. He'll hand it. Who handed it off, and I don't think he got the first down. I think that was Will McAllister. And mark him to the 35. Clock running. Tucker County at their own 35 here. I'm not sure if they're going to go for it here or maybe just try to draw them off. Let's see. It's a big gamble here if they don't get this. Rosenall in the shotgun, and he'll hand it off. Up the middle comes Real with the first down. It'll move the chains. Mark the ball up to the 44-yard line for Tucker. Tucker's going to call a timeout. So he needed 1. He got 9. Did Real on that carry. Timeout on the field. We'll keep it here as we try to get to the scoreboard here and get an update for you. Williamstown and Fort Fry, Ohio at the half. Fort Fry leads Williamstown 15-13. That's a big game in single A. Greenbrier East leading Park South 2-0. That's a surprise score. Huntington leading Cabell Midland 21-14 at the half. James Monroe all over Liberty Raleigh 28-6 at the half. Greenbrier West beating Sherman 21-0. Petersburg leading Clear Spring, Maryland 28-14. That's a second quarter score. Timeout just about over as we will take over here. First and 10. Ball's at the 44-yard line of Tucker. Rosenall will have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. In the shotgun. Sidecar Real to his left. Rosenall looking to pass. Across the middle again to Wilfong. He catches it to midfield. Tucks it up to the 45, to the 40, to the 35. Run out of bounds at the 30. And a good job there. Wilfong to get the most yards and get out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 29. So a big play there for Tucker to put him in position to get another one on the board here. We'll get the yardage here in just a minute. 27 yards. Looks like we'll correct it here in just a second as we're ready to go. Rosenall in the shotgun. 3 receivers again to the right. Blitz coming from Gilmer. Picked up by Tucker. Rosenall scrambles. He's going to be drugged down and thrown for a 1-yard loss on the sack. So he will lose a yard, will Rosenall. Clock running as Tucker County not taking a timeout here. Trips tightly bunched to the right. Anderson to the left, and they'll throw it out there, and it's incomplete. Short was the pass from Rosenall, which does 2 things there. Stops the clock. If he would have caught that, they would have definitely been in trouble, so would have had to burn a timeout. So not bad there to throw an incomplete pass. 38 seconds, but you're at 3rd and 11 here. Again, trips tightly bunched to the right for Rosenau, looking at 3rd and 11. Ball's at the Gilmer 30. Rosenau looking, being pressured, gets away, looks out there and got a pass caught by Anderson. Anderson tries to get up and they blow him dead. He's going to have a 4-yard gain there. Is Anderson. And Tucker's going to have to burn a timeout. 26 seconds left. And they burn the timeout. We'll take this one with them. We'll be back after this quick message here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Specialized Podiatry Care, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Mount Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, back here at Arch Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Tucker County down to 1 timeout. Got the ball at the 26-yard line. Four-yard gain there on that pass play from Rosenau to Anderson, but just 26 seconds left here, and they're looking at 4th and 7. So got to get 7 yards here at least. Rosenau, shotgun, back to pass. He's got a man out there. It's Wilfong. Wilfong will get the first down, cuts it up, breaks the tackle at the 10, and he'll be drug out of bounds, and they mark him out of bounds, which is a good thing, inside the 10. And they'll save that timeout. It'll move the chains for Tucker County and see where they mark the ball. They mark it at the 8. 8-yard line is where it will go down. And that is a gain of 18 yards. 18-yard gain there to Wilfong, who's having a phenomenal first half. Rosenau in the shotgun. Now we got offsides, but maybe Tucker County moved. We'll see what they call here. Tucker County flinched, but they didn't catch him. So they get offsides for Gilmer County. It'll be a little bit closer for Tucker with 17 seconds left. They'll mark it up to the 4-yard line. A 4-yard penalty. Rosenau gives it to Real. Real breaks the tackle with the line of scrimmage, and he's not going to break those tackles. He's going to be drugged down, probably for a loss, a flag on the play in the vicinity of holding, which would not be good. See what they call here. Holding on the Mount Lions, which is going to mark Tucker County back. And if we were in college or pros, we'd have a 10-second runoff here. Tucker County calls a timeout to maybe save that. Not sure of that rule in high school, but nonetheless, Tucker County going to be faced with 10 seconds left, ball at the 18, and pretty much enough time to maybe run one play to get in the end zone. So a big penalty there. And Tucker County over 200 yards passing in this first half. Wilfong himself, 120 yards receiving. on 6 catches. So unofficially. But stay tuned at halftime. We have cross-country head coach Michelle Monix in the booth right now with us, ready to talk about her state tournament, her state championship appearance going to happen here next week. Very exciting stuff. She's got several runners heading to Capital Midland next week. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. 10 seconds left. Rosenau has 3 receivers bunched to the left. Throws it to Anderson in end zone, and he catches it for a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Holy cow. He turned around 3 times, and then he caught it for the touchdown. That comes from 18 yards out. Almost like they're just playing around with them at times. So another 18-yard throw and catch for Tucker. Now Lickladder out to kick the extra point attempt. So 5 seconds still remaining. Kick coming here from Lickladder, and it's no good. All right, Tucker County on the board again to make it 30-0. We'll be back with this quick message here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenau, your Tucker County Commissioner, Fargo Insurance Group, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and Black Grand Slam Grill. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
We're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County on the board there on an 18-yard touchdown pass from Rosenau to Anderson with 5 seconds left in this first half. The extra point kick was no good. Tucker County leads at 30-0 over Gilmer County. Just a kick coming here. Sam Marks in to kick it away for Tucker as he kicks it on the ground, picked up by Gilmer County, and still on his feet is the runner, Hall, but drugged down. That will end the first half, and we'll be back with our halftime show. Going to have, I think, some Little Miss Mountain Lion stuff, and we'll try to talk to Coach Molinax here before that. Let's just keep it here. We've had enough commercials. I want to thank St. George Medical Clinic for their gracious donation to pay for this cameras to help us broadcast here. But Coach will bring you into the broadcast, and Coach Michelle Molinax of our Tucker County girls and boys cross country team, a home regional meet yesterday. Talk briefly about hosting a meet and all that entails for you.
Well, this was the first year that we actually were in charge of hosting the meet completely. 2 years ago, during COVID, Doddridge has always hosted our Region 2 Class Single A, and they were in the red at that time, so they were not allowed to host because nobody could go to that county. So WVSSAC asked us to host, and we ended up hosting, but we didn't have to time or anything. We just provided the facility, so wasn't really a lot of pressure at that time. But yesterday, we were busy, quite busy. My assistant coach, my daughter, Courtney Nestor, and of course my husband, he volunteered coaches for us, and we were down at the field probably about 7 o'clock yesterday morning, heavy frost, trying to put those flags in the ground that's half frozen. So we were busy. 3 miles of flags and ribbons and mowing and all that stuff and blowing leaves off. It takes quite a bit of work to do, a lot of time in it. Correct and that sort of thing. But so yesterday, I to be honest with you, I really didn't get to do a lot of coaching because I was responsible for the timing system. So I think the kids miss me yelling at them.
That's
Maybe.
stressful. Yeah, that's a little stressful, I'm sure. But
yeah,
Little Miss Mountain Lion, Mr. Mountain Lion going on here below us. Quite a few of them.
yes, there is.
So while they're introducing them, we'll talk a little bit. I just want to get you, Coach, to talk a little bit about your kids. I mean, obviously your girls, a little disappointment yesterday, not finishing at least second to qualify the whole team for state, but you had 3 finishers that qualified for state meet. Talk a little about those 3 girls briefly, if you would.
Yeah, we missed it by 5 points. That's really like 2 or 3 placements. If we could have picked up 2 or 3 more spots, we could have been second place as a team. But in our region, the top 10 individuals go. So that was Katie Hicks, and this will be her 3rd appearance at the state meet. And, you know, we're hoping that she is back on that platform again in the top 10 down there. That'll be 3 years in a row, which is school history. She made it last year twice in a row as a sophomore. So I'm really hoping that she's able to do that again next year. And then we got Erin Chambers. She's a senior on the team, and she's been very close down at the state tournaments, but's never made the podium. So we're hoping that she can do that this year. You know, her last chance of medaling in the top 10 down there. You know, all state team in the top 10. So we're hoping for that. And we got a new one, Addie Moats. She really picked it up this year. She's a freshman, and she's nipping on Katie's heels. So I'm excited for next year. I'm excited for next weekend, but I'm excited for next year to see what Addie does. And I think she's going to push Katie a little more. And I'm hoping the other Addie comes back from her hip injury, and I'll be on Addie, and Katie all the time, so and a few others. And
well, you talk a little bit about exciting, right? Well, I'm gonna switch gears here for you. This boys team.
Oh my!
I mean, all young ones. Like,
you're not a kidding.
And they do something I think that probably surprised you yesterday. They went out and they got second, and they qualified the whole team.
They sure did.
Talk about that.
They sure did. They've. To be honest with you, I probably shouldn't say this as a coach, but, you know, I didn't have really a lot of expectations for them because they are so young. You know, let's just get through the season, boys, learn how to run, that sort of thing. Holy crap, we're going to states, you know, as a team. Because I'm thinking, Cameron Judy will make it maybe, but
I was thinking about this earlier today. Is this the first time the boys have ever won as a team? Or
No.
Okay.
I mean,
definitely since we've switched to single A.
Yes, since we've switched to single A. But no, I've even had a team qualify whenever I've taken over the boys program. But oh yes, we've had multiple boys down there. Actually, we've had a couple in the top 10 years ago, back in the
Lucas Warner.
Yeah, Lucas Warner and the Rhodes boy,
David Rhodes.
David Rhodes, and so yeah, we've had a few down there, and they've done very well. But yeah, it's been a while since our boys as a team have been down there. So, and to be 4 freshmen and a sophomore is what we got. And I mean, I have Hayden Smith. He plays football. He's
this
also.
Experience is really going to help him, though.
Oh my goodness, you're not a kidding.
And having those years ahead of him.
You're not a kidding. It sure will. Yes, I'm super impressed with those boys. And to be honest with you, just the last few races, that's when I'm thinking, I think my boys can pull this off. I think they might be able to do it.
Yeah, and it was pretty exciting yesterday. You know, I was down there briefly. I couldn't stay the whole time. I did stay till the boys' race got over. I had to go back up for a volleyball match, but did watch both races. Got some pictures, and just happy for those kids that didn't make it. And I also had some kids I knew from other schools that I'd coached in AAU.
Yeah.
Jenna Barnett is one of them.
Yes.
She's they're very good friends of our family, and I've coached her. I coached her for 3 or 4 years. Her and Macy's played on teams together for several years, so
yes,
know them really well. And she had a good run yesterday. She finished third.
She did.
But great job. I just wanted to get you on here, congratulate you, let you talk a little bit about your kids, and
I'm proud of all of them. Even though my whole girls team didn't make it, I'm so proud of all 5 of those girls.
Yeah, talk about the other 2 girls you had that did not qualify. And
Hannah Hardy.
You got a senior, Hannah Hardy.
She finished 16th. She fell in the race. That hurts us,
Yes.
But she had an injury last year. She was not running full capacity last year, as individuals or as a team. So they're going down with us, though, to support everybody down there. And Hannah's a senior, so she'll be finished this year. But she'll be back again next year. And Brianna's been dealing with some medical issues also, but she's finished the year strong. To be honest with you, I'm going to knock on some wood here. We haven't had any injuries, and I can't have any. I can't have any because I lose one. I don't have a team anymore. You're running as an individual then. But
I know it probably hasn't been said too much to you, but I want to congratulate you. Great job you and Jack and your daughter do with this team. Years and years you've done this, and we appreciate it as a community. We appreciate what you're doing for these kids. Also, in the spring now you're doing the track. So us coaches don't hear enough. We appreciate what you're doing. You're doing a good thing. Want to get you on here, let you brag about your kids, and congratulations
I
on
appreciate that.
Another state tournament appearance.
Yes, and hopefully we'll come back with a few medals.
All right, that was head coach Michelle Monix. Thanks, Coach, for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get back to this Little Miss Mountain Line here, so I don't get in trouble. We'll come back after this with some more halftime.
Remy is the daughter of Matthew and Kayla Ross of Parsons. Remy has 2 sisters, Brinley and Madeline. Her grandparents are Mike and Marina Wooford, Robin Ross, and Dennis and Chris Ross. She attends David Thomas Elementary School. She enjoys playing with her sisters, spending time with Grandma and Papa, and playing Barbies. Remy wants to be a police officer when she grows up. Amaya Joelle Cosmore and cheerleader Kaylee Supak. Amaya is the daughter of Steely and Amanda Cosmore of Parsons. Amaya has 3 older brothers, Mason, Reed, and Asher. Her grandparents are Barbara and Jeff Barnes, and Neil and Doris Cosmore. Amaya attends David Thomas Elementary School. She loves dancing, singing, and hitting up the concession stands at all of her brothers' ball games. When Amaya grows up, she wants to be a mommy and take care of babies. For the first time this year, we're going to announce first runners-up first, and then the winners of Little Mr. Mountain Lion and Miss Mountain Lion. First runner-up for Little Mr. Mountain Lion is Branson Moore. Little Miss Mountain Lion is Amaya Kismore. Morgan Johnson. And Little Miss Mountain Lion is Evelyn Summerfield.
And there you have it. Little Miss, Mr. and Mrs. Mountain Lion has been crowned here at halftime. And we'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, proud to support Tucker County Sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all Tucker County High School Mountain Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big, more than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, and commercial insurance plus annuities. Grand Slam Grill, visit us for one of our signature burgers and fresh cut fries. St. George Medical Clinic, locations in St. George, Parsons, and Canaan Valley. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutschall, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, the nature of care. Choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Specialized Podiatry Care, located at Davis Medical Center in Elkins. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Little Miss Mountain Lion competition and Mr. Mountain Lion competition being crowned tonight. Didn't jot down those names. Last names, I believe, was Johnson for the boy and Summerfield for the girl. Did not jot down the first names, but congratulations to those young Mountain Lion fans, and congratulations to the Tucker County cheerleaders there. Great fundraiser for them, and another successful fundraising event for the Tucker County cheerleaders. First half stats, we'll go over those here shortly while we have a minute. I want to go over down through the scoreboard here. We'll start in AAA. Parkersburg South leads Greenbrier East at the half, 9-2. Hurricane and Riverside tied at 7. Huntington leads Cabell Midland 28-14. George Washington is all over Spring Valley, which is a surprise score, 25-0. Bridgeport leads Princeton 10-7. That's a halftime score. Good game going there. Martinsburg leads Jefferson 35-7. Wheeling Park is leading Brook 21-20. University leading by 4 over Preston 14-10. Morgantown beating John Marshall at the half 25-7. Buchanan all over Grafton 35-0. Parkersburg leads Capital 21-0. Hedgesville and Friendship DC, no score reported there. Spring Mills beat North Hagerstown, Maryland last night 29-15. Shady Spring leads Ripley 13-6. And South Charleston leads St. Albans 13-7. That's a battle of unbeaten teams. Someone's going to get a win tonight. In AA, Scott leads Polka 21-6. Roane County all over Doddridge at the half. Well, not all over, but leading Doddridge 12-0 at the half. Independence leads Nicholas County at the half 58-7. James Monroe leading Liberty Raleigh 28-6. Winfield all over Nitro 42-3. Cameron beat Oak Glen last night 28-0. Frankfort all over Elkins at Frankfort 34-0. Let's see. East Fairmont, Berkeley Springs, no score reported there. Chapmanville leads Logan 36-7 at the half. Herbert Hoover leads Mingo Central 21-0. Bluefield leading Oak Hill 12-7 at the half. Robert C. Byrd leading Point Pleasant 19-6 at the half. Weir leading East Liverpool, Ohio 13-0. Philip Barber leading Lewis County at the half 21-13. And Wayne leads Sissonville 28-18. Now your single A scores. Williamstown trailing Fort Fry, Ohio. Williamstown, number one team in the state, sitting at 7-0. Fort Fry, Ohio, a very good team out of Ohio, is leading Williamstown 15-13. Williams Central leads Beaver Local, Ohio, 28-21 at the half. Let's see. Greenbrier West leads Sherman 30-0. Petersburg leading Clear Spring, Maryland, 42-21. St. Mary's leading South Harrison 20-14 at the half. East Hardy leading Pendleton 35-0 at the half. Actually, second quarter score. No score reported with the Kaiser Moorfield game. And let's see, Madonna trailing Contington Valley, Ohio 6-0. Clay Battelle leading Hancock, Maryland 35-0. And Pocahontas County leads Summers County 14-13 at the half. Trinity Morgantown leads Taggarts Valley 30-0 at the half. And Ritchie County leading Wirt County 24-6. That's a halftime score, and that is your score update. Join Fred and Dave after the game on many of the Metro News radio stations for scores and more. All right, we're going to take one last pause, and we'll be back with the first half stats and second half kickoff after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, proud to support Tucker County sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all Tucker County High School Mountain Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. Mr. Pizza of Parsons and Commercial Insurance Plus Annuities. Grand Slam Grill, visit us for one of our signature burgers and fresh cut fries. St. George Medical Clinic, locations in St. George, Parsons, and Canaan Valley. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, the nature of care. Choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Specialized Podiatry Care, located at Davis Medical Center in Elkins, and by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back to R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, where we're at the half. Tucker County leading Gilmer County 30-0. And we'll go over the scoring here real quick. Tucker County got on the board first. 11-yard touchdown run by Jared Reel with 5:23 left in the first to make it 8-0 Tucker County. Then a 16-yard touchdown pass on a screen to Levi Bennett with 2:21 left. Two-point conversion was good to make it 16-0 Tucker County. And in the second quarter, a 52-yard pass to Blake Adams. Short pass, 52-yard run pretty much for Blake Adams. That came 11:50 left in the second. Two-point conversion was good, and the score swelled to 24-0 Tucker. And then right before the half, just 5 seconds left in the second quarter, an 18-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Anderson. The extra point kick was no good to give Tucker County this 30-0 lead. We recognized the fall athlete seniors before the game. We had a Little Miss Mountain Line, Middle Mr. Mountain Line crowning at the half. And now we're ready for the second half. Before we do that, talk about the stats. First for the visitors, Gilmer County, they had 54 yards rushing and 31 yards passing for a total of 90 yards. Colton Hall had 26 yards rushing, and Caleb Hall, the quarterback, had 34 yards rushing. And some negative plays there, but 59 yards rushing, 31 yards passing for a total of 90 yards for Gilmer. For Tucker County, they only had 15 yards rushing, only rushed the ball 5 times in that first half for 15 yards, one of them being a sack on Ethan Rosenall for a loss of 8. But they got the work done in the passing game. Rosenall threw for 242 yards in the first half, and 255 yards passing for Rosenall in that first half. Trenton Wilfong had 6 catches for 120, and Maddox Anderson had 3 catches for 71 yards. And Blake Adams, 1 catch for 52. Levi Bennett, 1 catch for 16. And that's the makeup of that. Total yards for Tucker County, 261. So Tucker County leading the total yardage, 261 to 90. So Gilmer County deferred their option, so they will get the ball here to start the second half as we're about ready to get things underway here for the third quarter. And we also had Michelle Monix on the broadcast there briefly to talk about her cross-country team, who will be traveling to Cabell Midland next weekend to race in the state championship meet there at Cabell Midland High School. Girls will race Class A will start about noon, and then the Class A boys will start about 12:45. So something to go take in next weekend if you would like to do that. Kick away from Tucker, picked up by number 5, McCord, for Gilmer, and he's hit and dropped almost immediately. He'll have it down inside the 20 for Gilmer. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. And Tucker County looking to close this one out, up 30-0. Got 1 half to play here, and then 2 big games to get ready for next week. Next week they'll go to Petersburg. Petersburg is like they're going to get a win tonight. They're leading Clear Spring, Maryland. We'll get that score again here in a little bit. But Gilmer County nonetheless takes over. Ball's at their own 15-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll run it up the middle, and not much there for Hall. I believe it was, Colton Hall.
Last Hall on the carry for the Titans. He's met by Pennington and Real.
Real and Pennington on the tackle there. So it's going to be a 1 yard gain there for Hall. It's to the 16-yard line. 2 receivers to each side for Gilmer County. Caleb Hall now, he'll run it. Across the formation, makes 2 people miss. Will Fong runs him out of bounds, but not before Hall gets positive yardage up to the 27-yard line, looks like. So a good gain there by Caleb Hall. He'll move the chains for Gilmer County. So he's 9. He got 11. So 11-yard gain there by the quarterback on the scramble play to move the chains for Gilmer County. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. Now he does not get away. Pass out there. That's going to be close to ground. He's not a receiver there. I don't know if he was outside the box or not. And they're talking about it here. Nope, they're not going to talk about it. Incomplete pass. So, I'm going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 27 of Gilmer. 2nd down and 10. 2 receivers each side. Hall, he'll give it off to Hall. Hall, and there's a hold. This one's coming back. Hall does not even get back to the line of scrimmage. Flag is back to the 25. And this is going to be a hold on Gilmer County, I do believe. So no gain there. And they'll move the ball back to probably the 15. Maybe Tucker don't want the penalty. It'll be 3rd down and 10. He's going to move them back. So it'll be 2nd down and 20. Put the ball back to the 15. The original line of scrimmage on their when they got the kick. So 2nd down and 20 or so, 22. Quarterback back to pass, looking for a screen. He's got a man, number 3, and that's Koger, who has a nice gain up to the 24-yard line. So he gets 9 there, but back. So 9-yard pass play there. For Koger. A little wide receiver screen. And puts it at 3rd down and about 13. The line to gain is the 20, or actually the 37-yard line. So you got to get 13 here for a 1st down, does Gilmer. 2 receivers each side. Quarterback Caleb Hall back to pass, being pressured. Ran out of the pocket. He's quick. Up comes the linebacker, Don Molnix, and he wisely throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. It's going to be 4th down. That is a smart play by a freshman quarterback to just throw it away there. So 4th down and 13 for Gilmer, and they'll have to punt it away and give this ball back to Tucker. Down 30-0. Back to receive the punt is Maddox Anderson and Blake Adams. Maddox deep, Adams in front of him. Punt away. The ball hits Tucker County And that's Tucker County foot, and Tucker County jumps on it, does Jared Reel to save the turnover. So Tucker County with a mistake there, but does not get hit with the mistake as Tucker County wisely jumps on it and recovers the fumble. So 1st and 10 for Tucker at Gilmer County territory at the 48 of Gilmer. So Tucker takes over in Gilmer County territory, leading 30-0, 9:37 left in the third. 2 receivers each side for Tucker County. As Rosenall's in the shotgun. You got to think there's going to be a heavy dose of Jared Reel here. And there it is, Jared Reel to the right. He breaks a tackle to the 45, and he's drugged down, and I'm not sure he was actually down, but they rule him down at the 42-yard line. So put him at the 42. And 6-yard gain there. 5-6-yard gain on 1st down. Rosenall loses the ball on the snap and just wisely jumps on it. And that'll be a loss, as the ball was at the 43. Now it's back to the 50, so a loss of 7 on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 13. Let's put the ball back to the 50. 3rd down and 13. Tucker back to pass. Throw it out to Wilfong. Wilfong breaks the tackle, and he's going to have the 1st down. A nice job by Trenton Wilfong to will his way to the sticks, and they'll move the chains. 36-yard line, they'll put it down. So now we got a movement by Tucker County. It's going to back them up 5 yards here. So 1st and 15 for Tucker. They'll mark the ball back to the 41-yard line of Gilmer. Pack the pass is Rosenall, intended for Licklider. And it's incomplete. Incomplete, brings up 2nd down and 15 for the Mount Lions.
Brings up 2nd and 15 for the Mount Lions.
7:30 left in the third. Tucker County leading 30-0. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The 1 to the left is Maddox Anderson. Snap back to Rosenall. Across the middle, he finds Blake Adams. He's to the 15 and ran out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. And a beautiful pass by Rosenall to Adams. And put the ball all the way down to the 14-yard line. So that play covers 27 yards. We'll get the official number here in just a second. Handoff Real up to right. Cuts it back across the middle, and he'll be drugged down at about the 10. 27 yards on that pass play to Adams. 3-yard gain on that run by Real. And bring up second down. And 6. 4 yards they give him. Mark the ball at the 10. Pass across the middle to Lickladder, who is wide open for the touchdown. And that comes for 10 yards out to add to this Tucker County score. That's Lickladder's first catch other than the 2-point conversion that he caught earlier in the first half. But that gives Tucker County the 36-0 lead right now. 2-point conversion coming here. Rosenall in the shotgun. He'll hand it off. Throw it out to the sideline to Anderson, and it's incomplete. And the 2-point conversion fails. Well, Tucker County gets on the board again, this time in the third quarter. We'll be back after these messages here on TuckerCountySports.com.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Fargo Insurance Group, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and by Grand Slam Grill. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
Now we're back here, Arch Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Tucker County leads it by the score of 36-0. And they got on the scoreboard again on a 10-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Lickladder. And the 2-point conversion failed. With 6:45 left in the third, Tucker leads at 36-0, and now Tucker kicks it off. Gilmer fumbles the kickoff and falls on it at the 25-yard line.
Gilmer will take over 1st and 10 from their 25.
So 25-yard line is where they will start. Will Gilmer, their own 25. 1st and 10 from there. Trailing 36-0. 6:41 left in this third quarter, and all you can hope if you're Tucker County is this clock just run. Snap back to Hall. Hall makes a man miss. He's quick, and he gets out of the pocket, tackle box, and just throws it away. A wise decision there again by Hall as he was chased by a number of Tucker County Mountain Lions. It's incomplete. 2nd down and 10. All right, we're back here at action as Gilmer breaks the huddle. 2nd down and 10 for Gilmer. Caleb Hall, the quarterback, he'll hand it off. This time he gives it to, looks like McCord. Yep, that was McCord on the carry, who got a couple yards there, did McCord. 3rd and 8. Gilmer looking at 3rd and 8 from their own 27-yard line. Two receivers to each side for Gilmer. Quarterback, Caleb Hall, back to pass. Looking, throws it out there deep, overthrown, and incomplete. So it's going to be 4th down for the Titans. 4th and 8 from their own 27. They're going to have to punt it away. Just a rough go of it for Gilmer tonight, as other than that first possession of the game, not much offense going for them. They did move the ball briefly in that first possession of the third quarter, but ultimately had to punt. Punt away for Gilmer, and it's down, or close to getting to that punter that time, but nonetheless did not affect the punt, and Tucker County will have the ball at their own 46-yard line. So 46-yard line, Tucker County takes over, up 36-0. 5:36 left in the third. Rosenall at the quarterback. Two receivers each side. Looking to pass. Out to Real in the flat. Drags the tackler with him up over midfield. He's going to have about 4 or 5 yards on that play. Let's see what they give him. Mark the ball at the 50, so a 4-yard gain there on first down. So at midfield is the football for Tucker County. 2nd down and 6. Rosenall throws it out to Lickladder. Dragging tacklers down the sideline, and he'll move the chains inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. So give him 12 on that play. Rosenall to Lickladder. First and 10 for Tucker. Ball at the Gilmer 28 or 38. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Rosenall. Snap comes back. He'll throw it deep to Anderson. Anderson does not catch it, juggles it, turns around, and unable to haul it in. And it'll be incomplete for that pass play. And that would have been another great catch by Maddox Anderson. Nonetheless, it's incomplete. He'll bring up 2nd down and 10. .421 left in the third. 2nd down and 10 for Tucker. Leading 36-0. And they'll fake the handoff, throw it out in the flat to Anderson. Anderson steps out of bounds before he reaches the sticks. And we'll see where they mark it at, but positive gain there, but they only give him about 4. So it'll be 3rd down and 6 for Tucker. Ball's at the 34-yard line of Gilmer. Back to pass is Rosenall. Now he's going to run it. He's got room to run out here. He's going to have the first down. Gets tackled inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line, but a good read there by Ethan Rosenall for a nice run. Gets him down to the 14-yard line, so a 20-yard run there, a rare run by Ethan Rosenall, but he gets 20 on that play. Make it 1st and 10. Tucker at the Titans' 14-yard line. Threatening again is Tucker County. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Rosenall in the shotgun. He'll hand it off this time to Real. Makes a man miss in the hole. Still on his feet. Dragging tacklers to the 10-yard line. And might be a face mask here. I don't think it was a hold. If it was, they've called a lot of holds inside there tonight. Personal foul, face mask on Gilmer County. That's what I thought. It looked like Real's head went back there. So give him 4 yards to the 10, and then they'll mark the penalty from there. So it'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. Probably half the distance to the 5 would be my guess. Yep, they mark it at the 5. 1st and goal, Tucker County from the 5. 3 receivers to the left, none to the right. Real will hand it off. Actually, he'll hand it off to Real. He'll fake it inside the left and run it to the right for the touchdown. From 5 yards out, Jared Real scores it on the run to up the Tucker County score to 42-0. Extra point kick or 2-point conversion coming here. As Tucker County in cruise control here. Up 42-0. Two-point conversion coming here. 2 receivers to each side for Rosenall. He's got Real in the backfield beside him. And he'll hand it off. Real not going to get there. Failed 2-point conversion. We will take a break and come back right after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care, Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Specialized Podiatry Care, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
Back at R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Dave Helmick with you here. Tucker County scores again with 3:14 left in the third on a 5-yard touchdown run by Jared Real. The 2-point conversion failed to make the score 42-0 Tucker County. And the fourth quarter coming here after this 3 minutes, and the clock will run in this fourth quarter, providing the score gets better for Gilmer County, but right now that does not appear to be happening. Tucker County in complete control. Tucker County looking for their first shutout of the season. They're 7-0, but have not shut anybody out yet. Run back there by Koger. Or actually McCord, I'm sorry. McCord runs it up to about the 35-yard line, and Gilmer County will take over from there. Unofficially, Rosenall over 300 yards passing on the night. All right, Gilmer County now breaks the huddle. 2 receivers to each side. New quarterback is number 44, Colton Hall. Kind of a wildcat formation there, as Caleb Hall was in there, but he was split out at the receiver position. And didn't ask the coach when I talked to him if these kids were brothers. I'm sure they are. Caleb and Colton. One's a freshman, one's a junior. And this quarterback, he's going to be a good one, folks. Freshman, 5'9", 165, but I've seen some really good things from him. Smart things, throwing the ball out of bounds, getting out of the pocket. But right now, number 44 taking the snaps. He'll hand it off now to McCord. McCord stumbles, and actually they roll him down. Whistle blows, and they roll him down on that. It's a 1 yard gain on the first play, and then that one will go for negative yardage as they mark the ball back on a 3 yard loss there for McCord. So 3rd down and 12 for the Titans. 1:42 left in the third. And now Caleb back at quarterback. He'll look to pass. Rushing, throws it in the dirt, incomplete. Being pressured there by Owen Knotts. Caleb Hall is going to be seeing Owen Knotts in his dreams tonight because Owen hasn't got him yet, but he's been there I don't know how many times. Very elusive is Caleb Hall. Not been sacked, I don't think, tonight, but he's been running for his life. Back to punt is Gilmer. Punt away. And it's bobbled by Tucker. Not sure if Tucker touched it. They're saying that he did not touch it. Now the referees are huddling. Now they're saying he did not touch it. And they give it to Tucker County. And now Sam Marks into the game at quarterback as Ethan Rosenall's night is done. So Marks takes over here. Now late lineman running in as Marks in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Real. Real makes man miss in the backfield, but gets stood up and hit at the 39-yard line. He'll gain maybe a yard, and that's it. So Real with 1 yard gain there on first down. So Tucker County looking at 2nd down and 9. Back to pass is Marks. Marks throws it deep, but it's incomplete.
Marks' pass ball is incomplete, intended for McAllister. Bring a 3rd down and 9 for the Mountain Lions.
So 3rd down and 9 for Tucker, who hasn't punted since their first possession of the game, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I believe they've only punted once. 42 seconds left in the third. Marks at quarterback looking at 3rd and 9. He looks to pass. Rolls to his right, looking, throws it deep, and it's overthrown and incomplete.
Marks' pass ball is incomplete, intended for McAllister.
So it'll be 4th and 9. Tucker County's going to have to punt it away here. And back to punt it will be Sam Marks, the freshman. .35 seconds left in this third quarter It seems like the third quarter has lasted forever. Marks with a nice punt. Back to receive it is McCord. McCord tries to make a man miss, but he doesn't. As Jacob Barrett makes a great play there on the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Titans, down 42-0. As Tucker County unable to move the ball there with some subs into the game. And we're going to also see, I believe, some subs in on defense, maybe. Yes. Hunter Ware in there. Hayden Smith still in there. Marky Phillips still in there. So a couple subs in there. I see number 3. McAllister still in there. So still some starters mixed in with some reserve players. Blake Helmick in there. So a good gain there by McCord. Going to have 8 yards on that play, but that's going to be the end of the third quarter as Tucker County leads at 42-0. We'll be back with fourth quarter action after this.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Patty Nichols, attorney at law, Jim's All-Star, Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, Fargo Insurance Group, Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons, Mr. Pizza of Parsons, Robert Estates Incorporated, United Financial Service, and Black Grand Slam Grill. And now back to more exciting Mount Line action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
1984 Stadium. Dave Helmick with you. Fourth quarter about to begin here as Tucker County leads Gilmer County 42-0, and Tucker County with this win will go to 8-0 on the season. And 2 more games remaining. Next week they travel to Petersburg. Petersburg in control also tonight, as they leading 49-21 over Clear Spring, Maryland. That would put them to 7-1 with a win tonight. Definitely a big game next week if Tucker holds this score. Hall with a big run for Gilmer County as a bunch of reserve players in there for Tucker County. Blake Helmick, I mentioned his name. Number 51 coming in now, Josh Crossland. Xander Lambert in there. A big run there by Colton Hall. About 15 yards for Colton County. Now a timeout for Gilmer County to talk things over. Also in there, number 85, Jaden Stanley. We'll get some other names announced here when we see who is in there. While we have a chance, I also want to take this time again to thank St. George Medical Clinic for the gracious donation for the cameras to provide you with YouTube live video of tonight's game and games throughout the season for football, basketball, girls and boys, volleyball, and all the events that happen here at the football field and the gym at the high school. I'm sure there'll be some middle school games at the high school with Davis Thomas and Tucker Valley that'll be live streamed. So make sure you tune in and catch those throughout the basketball season as well. Gilmer County out of the timeout. They'll hand it off again to Hall. Hall ran out of bounds. Tackle made there by Xander Lambert. As the clock will continue to run now in this fourth quarter, as Colton Hall gets about 3 yards on that play. And bring up second down and 7 for the Titans. Number 80, Reese Poling in the game. Number 13, Reed Cosmore also in the game. Pass out in the flat to Koger. Koger's going to be hauled down at the 41-yard line. So a couple more yard gain there. So 2 yards there on that pass play from Caleb Hall to Koger. To bring up third down and 5 for Gilmer. 9:30 and ticking on this fourth quarter clock, and the only time this clock will stop is on a score or timeout or an injury. It'll run. Change of possession too, maybe. Now, quarterback Caleb Hall runs to the left, stringing it out, and he's close to a first down. I think he's going to have it. Caleb Hall, they mark him for the first down at about the 33-yard line. So he needed 5 there. He got about 8 for the first down. So mark the ball at the 33 of Tucker. First and 10 for Gilmer. 2 receivers each side. He'll give it now to Colton Hall. Up the middle he comes. He's on his feet, and he's going to break it. Into the end zone for the touchdown. That's a 33-yard run, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. And they're going to bring this one back, I believe. Tucker players already walking back. Mikey Mitchell also in the game for Tucker. Gavin Nestor in there. Holding. Block in the back. Yeah, there's a block in the back to negate the touchdown. So they'll mark the ball back here about where they were before. No, actually they'll put it at the 20. So, not all bad news for Gilmer. They still to get the first down. First and 10 for Gilmer County. Caleb Hall. He'll give it to Colton Hall. And now he'll score again. Into the end zone for the touchdown, and no flags this time. And that's going to come from 20 yards out for Colton Hall to get Gilmer on the board for the first time tonight on a touchdown. 7:13 left in the game. And folks, Gilmer don't have any subs. They have 3 kids out of the game at any given moment. They only have 14 available players tonight. And a couple of them sitting down on a bench look injured. 2-point conversion coming here for Gilmer. Caleb Hall back to pass, and a incomplete pass there. Knocked down by Mikey Mitchell. And the 2-point conversion's no good. We'll be back after these messages.
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by St. George Medical Clinic, Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, Kidwell Auto Parts, Bob Gutshaw, Cortland Acres, The Nature of Care. Mountain Valley Bank, Sirianni's Cafe, Specialized Podiatry Care, and by The Paint Store. And now back to more exciting Mountain Lion action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, back here, Arch Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium. Gilmer County on the board with a 20-yard touchdown run by Colton Hall. Two-point conversion is no good. And with 7:13 left in the fourth quarter, Tucker County leads it 42-6. So Gilmer County going to kick it away here. Got to think that they're probably going to try an onside kick. And Gilmer will drop to 2-6 on the season. Tucker County is going to go to 8-0. More than likely. 7 minutes left in this game. Running clock. And Tucker County jumps on that swib kick. Hands team in for Tucker. They'll go back out. And this JV team, reserves, will finish this off for Tucker. Also in the game is Aiden Kirk. And number 25, Keelan Eichelberger in there. Number 82, Ethan McCrum. Number 72, Mitchell, also in the game. Tucker County now on offense. Snap comes back. They'll hand it off. Number 25 with it. That is Eichelberger. Hard running. He'll have a yard or two here. See where they mark it. They mark it up to 48-yard line. So he does gain a yard, as it was at the 47 originally. Marks at the quarterback position. Bootleg, looking to pass. Got a man out in the middle, and it's intercepted. Intercepted there by number 8 for Gilmer County, and that's Allison, as Marks forced it there. And he intercepts. They intercept it for the first turnover of this game. Kind of hard to believe there hasn't been any turnovers in this game, but that was the first one. As Tucker County turns it over here and gives Gilmer County the ball. So interception gives Gilmer the ball at the 42. Colton Hall with another big run. He'll take it from the Gilmer 42 down to the Tucker 45. $13 yards on that carry for Hall. Four minutes to play here. Snap back. Caleb Hall makes a man miss. He's going to take off running and still on his feet all the way down to the 25-yard line or so. Ball goes down to the 23. To a 19-yard scamper there for Hall. Back to pass is Caleb Hall. He's got a man in the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete.
All pass balls incomplete. Senator Coker on the play. That's McCrum on the coverage outline.
Incomplete pass. He'll bring up 2nd down and 10. As McCrum back there covering the pass. Coger trying to catch it. And making sure. Get everybody's name called. It's in there. And here's a run by Hall, and he'll take it on the left side for the touchdown. And that comes from 23 yards out. So 23-yard touchdown run by Colton Hall to give Gilmer County another score here and make this score look a little worse than, or a little less worse than it is. "23 yards out, again by number 44, Colton Hall, which puts him over 100 yards rushing on the night. Now Wildcat by Hall. He's going to take it and run it here, I'm sure. Up the middle, and he'll walk in to the end zone for the 2-point conversion. As Gilmer County gets on the board again to make it 42-14 Tucker with just 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in this game. So it's almost about over in this one. Take one last peek at the scoreboard here. Petersburg still leading Clear Spring, Maryland, 49-21. St. Mary's still leading South Harrison, 20-14. Some of these scores have not been updated since halftime. Williamstown loses to Fort Fry, 30-20. So there will be a new number 1 team, and it probably will be Wheeling Central. They lead Beaver Local right now, 28-21. Wahama defeats Calhoun County, 62-6. Van leading Bellsville, Ohio, 52-6. Greenbrier West leading Sherman, 42-0. St. Mary's still leading South Harrison 20-14 in the third quarter. East Hardy beats Pendleton 63-0. And another onside kick here by Gilmer. Levi Bennett again recovers it. East Fairmont, Coach Shane Eccles' group, leading Berkeley Springs 31-0. Willing Park now ahead of Brook 49-20. Bridgeport losing to Princeton 34-16. Didn't see that one coming. That's at Bridgeport, and looks like Princeton's going to get a win, a big win against Bridgeport, and put the Indians with 2 losses. Marks in its quarterback, and he'll wind this clock. Play clock under 10, and he'll snap it and hand it off to Mikey Mitchell. Mitchell thrown down for a loss, and now a flex by the Gilmer County player. And don't have 88 on our roster for Gilmer County. Nonetheless, A 5-yard loss there for Mitchell. And under 35 seconds, Marks will pitch it now to Mitchell. Mitchell trying to string it out to the left. Going to be run down and going to probably lose a couple more yards here. But that's probably going to do it, as Tucker County is going to get a win tonight by the score of 42-14. Tucker County won't have to run another play, and this game's over, folks. We'll be back to wrap this thing up after this message.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the ball game with your Tucker County Mountain Lions defeating the Gilmer
This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast live on the Tucker County High School football and basketball YouTube page is being brought to you by Pat A. Nichols, attorney at law, proud to support Tucker County sports. Jim's All-Star, hot food, cold beverages, and gas. Mike Rosenall, your Tucker County Commissioner, wishing all Tucker County High School Mountain Lions a safe and successful season. Atkins Home Center in Southern States of Parsons. Fargo Insurance Group, Tucker County's nationwide insurance agent. Mr. Pizza of Parsons, home of the Mr. Big, more than just pizza, try our subs, salads, and wings. Robert Estates Incorporated, serving all of your general contracting needs. United Financial Service, auto, life, and commercial insurance plus annuities. Grand Slam Grill, visit us for one of our signature burgers and fresh cut fries. St. George Medical Clinic, locations in St. George, Parsons, and Canaan Valley. This TuckerCountySports.com broadcast is also being brought to you by Riccatelli Fencing and Lumber Company, your local rustic fence provider. Kidwell Auto Parts, with locations in Parsons and Thomas. Bob Gutshaw, your local State Farm insurance agent. Cortland Acres, the nature of care. Choose us for your long-term care, rehab, and therapy needs. Mountain Valley Bank, locations in Parsons, Elkins, and Mill Creek. Sirianni's Cafe, with locations in Davis and Canaan Valley. Specialized Podiatry Care, located at Davis Medical Center in Elkins. And by the Paint Store, your Benjamin Moore supplier in Thomas and Morgantown. And now back to more exciting Tucker County action right here on TuckerCountySports.com.
All right, we're back here, R.H. Armstrong Memorial Field, class of 1984 stadium, as Tucker County gets the win by a score of 42-14 over Gilmer County. And just jotting down a few stats here before we wrap this thing up, as Tucker County wins it and goes to 8-0. Tucker County got on the board first on an 11-yard touchdown run from Jared Reel to make it 8-0. Then 16-yard touchdown pass from Rosenall to Bennett to make it 16-0. Then in the second quarter, a 52-yard touchdown pass to Blake Adams from Rosenall makes it 24-0. Then Tucker County scores on an 18-yard touchdown pass to Anderson with 5 seconds left in the second quarter to make the halftime score 30-0. Tucker County would score two more times in the third. A 10-yard touchdown pass to Licklatter, and then a 5-yard touchdown run to Reel to make it 42-0 before Tucker County subbed out in the fourth. And Gilmer County scores two in the fourth on a 20-yard touchdown run by number 44, Colton Hall, to make it 42-6, and then a 23-yard touchdown run by Colton Hall to make it 42-14. That's your final. And look at the stats here real quick. Gilmer County finishes the game with 180 yards rushing. All that came in mostly in the fourth quarter, second half. Colton Hall ends the game with 17 carries for 102 yards. And then Caleb Hall at quarterback carries it 11 times for 72 yards. Only 42 yards passing for Gilmer County. And their total, 222 yards of total offense. Tucker County, stats look like this. Ethan Rosenauer goes 18 of 27 unofficially for 326 yards passing. Leading receiver tonight, Trenton Wilfong, had 7 catches for 134 yards. Let's see. Blake Adams has 2 catches for 79 yards. And then Maddox Anderson had 4 catches for 75 yards. Leading rusher tonight for Tucker County was Jared Real. Tucker County had 42 yards rushing, 326 yards passing for a total of 368. They outgained Gilmer County 368 to 222. And Tucker County gets the win tonight by the score of 42 to 14. Tucker County will be back in action next Friday night at Petersburg. That's a 7 p.m. start over there in Petersburg. And Petersburg's going to win tonight and go to 7-1. It'll be an 8-0 Tucker County team playing 7-1 Petersburg tomorrow. Next Friday night. Big game, big implications for both teams. And then Tucker County will travel to South Harrison the following week on November the 4th. That'll be a 7 p.m. game at South Harrison. And then it'll be playoffs. Tucker County likely clinched a playoff spot tonight with 8 wins. And the next 2 will depend on whether we host, whether we don't host, how many games we'll host, all that good stuff. So stay tuned for all that information, and I'll have the stats, unofficial stats, up on the website tonight. And then when I do get the official stats, I'll change them on the website, get them updated. So stay tuned for that. I want to also tell everybody volleyball is in action this week. Last week of the season for them. They're on the road at Pendleton on Monday, at Union on Thursday, and then they'll start sectional play the following week. Remind everybody, cross country is at the state meet next Saturday. So I want to wish all those runners good luck. Boys team, the whole boys team, will be competing down there. At halftime, I had the head coach, Michelle Molnex, here talking about her team. I want to congratulate the girls that qualified for the state meet, Katie Hicks, Addie Motes, and Aaron Chambers. Also want to congratulate Hannah Hardy and Brianna Gooding for a great season. Hannah Hardy for a great career. We honored a bunch of seniors here tonight. Just want to talk about them real quick. Will McAllister, Trenton Wilfong, Jacob Barrett, Levi Bennett, Hayden Smith, Don Molnex, and Levi Bennett, and Jaden Stanley. Want to recognize them tonight, the football ones. Obviously, they announced all the fall athletes. Cross country, Aaron Chambers and Hannah Hardy, I believe, seniors on there. We recognized the senior volleyball players at the volleyball match last week. They had their senior nights, but they were out here too being recognized, and want to congratulate all the seniors for their hard work, dedication to their sport. All right, well, we will hopefully be back for playoffs here in football here at home. If not, we will see you in basketball season. But stay tuned. We'll let you know what's going on with the broadcast. If we have a game here, we'll try to get it on the air and broadcast. Football playoffs a little different as far as live streaming, so we'll have to figure all that out. But stay tuned. We'll try to get you all that information